Joyce, welcome back to the Strangelands server, Vesta. Um, yeah. Oh, statue of Neil that I forgot to put back on the pedestal. The infidel controls the autograph books, and they refuse to yield. And I must go reclaim them. Yeah, yeah, that was good acting there. I don't know. See, the thing is that like I recorded the Crusade, right? Where I liberated the autograph books from the hands of the infidel and visited divine retribution upon those who refused to relinquish them. However, fun fact: apparently OBS updated my settings, so like to reset my microphone noise gate or something like that. So, which means that like only one out of every three words that I say actually come through the microphone. So I've cranked since. So I lost 2 weeks of footage from that, and so I did not upload any videos for 2 weeks, which was fun. But yeah, I have since cranked the microphone noise gate to like extreme levels. So if you can hear any background noise, then my apologies. But yeah, so I lost that video, and that's very sad because I'm actually very happy about it. Here you see we have a autograph book. Some of the autograph books stack and some don't. I have no idea why. We have the Dr. Jamie head, as always, because of various roleplay things I was attempting to do and then didn't do. As you can see, I liberated it from Autobots. And I'm not. Tell you what, I'll leave a banner next to these. I'll take these down in like a month. Where should I put them? I'll put like there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take these down in like a month because they aren't going to get cleaned up, like as something that isn't. But I'll just leave that there to symbolize the might of the Crusade, the overwhelming might, and then we'll go around to the other places. There's been, yeah. I apologize for the a bit poor nature of this episode. I'm actually very, very happy with the way the first one turned out. It was all epic and divine retribution-y, but like I can't redo the pranks. That would be like some of those got like cleaned up and stuff. But one of them has. Partially, well mostly. I was actually on the live stream where he did that, America. But I'm not going to redo the prank, so I guess we're just stuck with me just like going over what I did in a happier age. There is the hotel. Yeah, if you can hear me, I'm drinking water. Yeah, I've actually gotten into a bit of a habit of drinking water on camera. Bit of a nervous tick, really, and I probably drink more water these days than I should, but oh well. I couldn't upload for the last 2 weeks because, went on a trip to Nashville, then my school started, and then the Grand Tournament came out in Hearthstone. I'm not going to organize that's going on. But yeah, the autograph book was in this chest, and I had signs here saying, please give me an autograph book, but he never did, so I gave him the emblems of the Crusade. I mean, he's never going to have any idea what those emblems, like, mean, but, you know, it's a start. Something. Yeah, yeah, stuff like that. I'm gonna... Yeah, the adversary. I used my my mouse button to switch to the board quickly. Yeah, I'm pro like that. Yeah. So yeah, terrible video and terrible. Yeah, I should. Yeah. Oh, there's the chunk error. I was. Ooh, this is finished. I was watching. Look at there, although once that gets shown off on camera, I might have a little thing to happen there. Yeah, Alzarath. I watched Alzarath's old perspectives, as I think I said already, and cool, man. Someday there will be more people on the server, and I will be happy. So we have, like, there was a month where it was just passing me, and now we have more people on the server. That is happy to me. Playing, yay. Now I'm at the point where I've been recording for 5 minutes, and therefore my mind just like goes dead to the world. Let's go like brain dead. It's annoying. I was like, is that new? And it was like, no, that isn't new. But yeah, Yeah, I haven't had any episodes in a while. This is why I have ender pearls in my inventory. And that's just because I feel like I have a lot of episodes planned. I actually have a ton of episodes planned. It's just that like most of the ones I have planned for the near future. I'll heal. There are still ties here from this. Yeah, Mod should come and collect his ties. Yeah. I mean, so someone should like Neil. Brain dead again. So ties should be collected or something. I don't even know. But yeah. Oh yeah. The reason is because a lot of the episodes I had planned had to do with like me singing. I feel like equivocating over that because I've been like, is singing like a terrible idea, like really good idea, and I'm not like sure. So anyway, so that gives me a request from my loyal viewers. Those of you who watched Then We Are Decided, which I believe is my last episode, will remember that I had a thing where I was singing with Chopper. Like how good was the quality of the singing in that? Like I'm not asking about like how good was the idea to have singing, or like anything of that. I'm sure it was terrible. I'm asking like, as singing goes, how was the singing in that? Because then I will know whether or not I should go ahead with my Have to Hate sing-along idea. And yeah, so there's one down like here. Mods one, hashtag originality, I think in this chest maybe. Pick Mod's one, then Mod also has a Grimm's old autograph book. I actually watched Grimm's episodes. I liked them a lot more than I was expecting. They were very, very chill, but still very entertaining. And then Grimm's one is in here. Yeah, there's a piece of string I put there randomly. Oh yeah, and here's all the Mitten and Larry stuff, but you all know about that. So yeah, I just want to know whether you thought that was any good. Man, this episode is so terrible. That old episode, the original one, was so good. It's not fair. It ain't fair. Ain't fair. Yeah, well, I guess we'll go to Brian's base. Let me try to remember if I have any Modi's I got. Modi gave his to me. Lizzie didn't have one. Baroka is part of the Forsaken. Niels I have. This is I got. Alright, Alpec. We'll go to Alpec. And yeah. So, tell me that. I suppose while I'm bouncing around, like again in like the original episode, I like cut between everything. Like I like I had a lot of editing going on, man. You would have been proud of me. I like cut to Brian's base, and I cut to Blackwash, and I cut to Alpec's house, and I like had cool part where like I cut to Alpec, and I immediately like ran up the staircase, and it ain't fair, man. It ain't fair. But now like I don't have enough content, so maybe I'll get a 10-minute episode, which probably isn't a bad idea, but I'm gonna piece this episode like I don't know, talk to you, I guess. There used to be a snowman there. Oh yeah, Michael in the hashtag Team Suicide Den. You may remember Button Match Horse Michael. Yeah, he is no longer among the living. Also, someone made a staircase here, or whatever. For shame, for shame. Yeah, Alpec had one in there. Alpec is such a good. Yeah. I think that Alpec's philosophy here was a bit like my philosophy in having the monorail, which is that you make your house so difficult to get into that no one bothers to come prank you. And yeah, the only prank that's been done to me out there has been Neil's Spanish Armada prank, which I still haven't showed off on camera, by the way. Just fun fact. I'll get around to Baradiver sometime or another. Then I'll show that off. That'll be glorious. Yeah, mostly I just had that monorail thing. I didn't put down another portal link in there because I figured that get kicked from the server. Then like they were maybe gonna tear down my house, and then like I don't want them to tear down my house, and they can't tear down my house, so they can't get to it. So yeah, that's why I didn't have another portal, and then I just built my wander out, and it was all cool. Yeah, here we have Brian, Brian Lorgon11 at youtube.com/11. This has been changed, and it was not changed 12 hours ago. That was last year. But yeah, this thing was updated in the last 12 hours. And I'm not sure if it was Brian that did that, but the fact that it was using the prismarine blocks, etc. makes me think that it was probably Cecile, because Cecile is known for using prismarine. Which I'm not sure whether she got Brian's permission for that, but I don't know. The fact of them, yeah. Speaking of which, I've been planning to, maybe I'll do that in the end of this episode. Probably not. I don't really know. Thinking about was here. I also had signs here saying, "Rules, give me autograph book." Never did, so I gave him the signs of the Crusade, because there isn't already enough crotch around here, and you know Brian is never going to know what these mean, but I guess they're there to symbolize that we existed, and yeah, but I don't know. In his last Exploration and Tactics episode, speaking of which, a morning Exploration and Tactics. In his last Exploration and Tactics episode, Brian said he might do more Strangelands. So someday, maybe we will have more Strangelands, and that will be a good day. Yeah, and I'm not sure how well the Orange Wall goes with that, but I don't even know. Yeah, there's a lot of the old Halloween pranks from when Pasta joined still there. I've been might go around and like clean that up and sort of take over Pox's, rebuild Pox's place. Sort of take that over very temporarily. Yeah, because like I wouldn't clean up torches, because that's is a shrine to the glory of Strangelands, but like other stuff like the stuff in Brian's Witch Hat Hut, just eyesore and been there for forever. Yeah. Let's see if he's cleaned this up yet. No, he has not. Hate. Speaking of which, my frames per second are like above 30, sort of. Oh, not now, but they were. That's sort of cool because yeah. Usually my frames per second are below 30, and that's bad. But yeah, I made a hate. And yeah. Speaking of which, I should go back and show you. No, that's a bit of a, that's by far the tamest of the pranks. That's just because, as part of the Pasta Hate sing-along storyline that involves singing and pasta, let me check if I'm still recording. I am indeed still recording. Good. I have found a massive, very, very large prank on the adversary. So that is what we have going down. So, yeah, I guess I can talk about the classes I have this semester, because that will be fascinating to run and all. I am in Intro to Philosophy, which is good because now I have the book to talk about the Gadfly. Oh yeah, that's another thing I've had planned for a very long time, like months and months and months, is the Gadfly storyline. Yeah, at the Shrine of Sister March. Yeah. And yeah, the philosophy. Looking at the dialogues of Socrates as written by Plato. I think to be okay. Those frames, those gaps. Yeah. And as you can see here, we have a giant cake. Kitten Mittens. Now, Neil was supposed to be here for the big pranking that we did. He couldn't make it, sadly. I think we are both equally to blame for that. Yeah, I used his cake. I covered the... I used this cake. And now some of you may ask, why Tulkasthevaliant? Why, oh why, have you, covered this cake? Like, what, Kitten Mittens is famous for liking cake, so isn't you giving her cake a good thing? And I say no, because this cake comes from, the Neil's Wheels cake dispensary. This cake is made with the tears of mushrooms, man. There's, like, animal cruelty just, like, seeped into the ingredients of this. Like, this is not cake. Like, you can't take one bite of this and you never want to eat any cake ever again. So that is basically the prank is that to enact vengeance on Kitten Mittens for joining the Forsaken, he'll never eat cake again. And there's also yeah, I need to run away, because the top of the cake is not lit, and yeah, there will be adversaries falling on my head. Yeah, at any moment, man, at any moment. Yeah, that reminds me, the way I opened this clip from the original video was me standing up here shooting at creepers. I guess I'll do that now, but it won't be as cool because there won't be any editing. Go. Spider. Yeah. I had to. Those dropping on there, those talking on there, are consistent with the actual Minecraft cake layout, but I had to expand the cake somewhat to make it fit, so it's not exactly. It looks a bit derpy. Oh well. But yeah, this is a cake. I will remove this. In like 4 or 5 months if this is not cleaned up by Kitten Mittens herself, because again, eyesore. I guess. Shall I read this? Do I want to read this? I will put an annotation in this video. Skip past where I read this because I'm sure it will be very boring to one and all. But here we go. Behold, though his temporal form had been slain, butchered at the hands of Maud the satanic saint, Couplemarsh's divine spirit endured, and he, though unable at that time to manifest in the physical world, and resolved, I corrected this in later edition, resolved to reward his loyal acolytes with the greatest gift of all, an autograph book containing the Word. For it is this word from which all Catholic theology is derived. Dr. Jamie, one simple little word, in which is contained the secrets of the whole universe, the summation of all that is, that was, or that shall be, everything from the Newlandale to the Dagor Dagoras, from scientific mechanics to the elusive scientific paradox that is the concept of roundness, because like you don't have circles in Minecraft, see, all encompassed within the one word. This was Mustafa's gift to the Strangelands. Also, a lot of people are confused by this. Mustafa, there's a lot of names in here, and they all are Neil's names, because he has like 8 YouTube internet names for whatever reason. Yeah, this is Neil. This was another sort of like the blow that Maud struck that slew him, so like split him into these 8 different parts. That's another part of Catholic theology. We'll get to that eventually. This was Mustafa's gift to the Strangelands, and he chose a select few, the leaders of that people, to receive a copy of this autograph book, that they may proclaim the wondrous glory of the Father all across that realm, content that his chosen disciples would spread the word, even as Ruth the prophet once did so long before. Theophany left the circle of the world, departing across the vastness of the cosmos to heal the wounds to his soul inflicted by Maud's redeeming betrayal. Weeks passed, and Icarus returned to see how his followers had failed to stop the naughty from the nas. And he pronounced it as thought in this video. Bearing diamonds for the good people who have been good, and some lumps of coal for the naughty boys and girls, he descended, only to behold such horrific, nasty-faced, slothful idleness, where his supposed followers had fallen into decadence and decay. I should have an accent over that E. Had fallen into decadence and decay, abandoning their mission, and under the fell influence of the satanic half of the satanic saint, had retreated into a cocoon of sin and greed, some even going so far as to join the demonic cult of Pastafarianism, its supposed deity merely a front for the continuing wickedness of what remained of the satanic saint, who in his new nudely guide preached tolerance and respect, yet beneath it all flowed an undercurrent of hate. Disgusted by what he saw within the Strangelands, Bonaparte passed judgment, and all of the chosen 14 that he had graced with the autograph book received coal for naughty people. And yet one remained. Loyal acolyte Tulkasthevaliant had ever kept faith in the teaching of the word, had never been dazzled by the divine glory of Neil, and yet had not been as diligent as he ought to have been in spreading the holy word of Dr. Jamie. Thus received neither diamond for nice people, nor coal for naughty people. Galvanized by this omen, loyal acolyte Tulkas devoted his life to the glory of Neil, and soon rose to become the Pontifex Maximus of the Temple of Dilus Nelius, and toucher of the beak of Polly the Platypus, determined to wrest from the hand of the faithless the autograph books, so those who proved themselves worthy of the holy purpose may dutifully take up said mantle. Yet there were 5 who refused, who coveted the word, that they could comprehend it not. In awe of the greatness of Keppelmarsh, yet scorning it, even they could sense the holiness of the word. For these 5 had forsaken the path of righteousness. Neither multitudes of diamonds nor quartz could convince them to part with that with which they were enamored, desiring yet despising the divine quest. Mittens, kittens! You do wrong to conceal the autograph book, to rob the faithful of their chance to further the divine word. And yet, why? Why does the autograph book mean more to you than such diamonds and cakes with which you would surely be lavished by our grateful Keppelites? But no. Like that hero of the Volsung line who became possessed of the lust for the red golds of the Nibelungs, you refuse. And so you force our hand to enact this divine retribution. At first, this curse of cake may seem a boon. Your infatuation with that foodstuff is legendary amongst your Southron race. Yet behold how your love diminishes in face of so much cake. More cake than any mortal could ever eat in a million, billion, trillion years. And see, too, how the concept of eating cake, which had once delighted you more than anything else, becomes more of a chore, a dry, meaningless task. The jubilation of having cake replaced by a weary acceptance, the need to eat yet more. Yet things need not be this way. If you will only accept payment for the autograph book, or, better yet, earn your redemption by tithing it at the temple, Neil shall surely grace you with eternal, forever, limitless cake, and make each slice more delectable than the last. And also, there presumably won't be mushroom tears. Mushroom tears are sad. Signed on this, the 9th day of August, in the year 18 Enonilii, by the loyal acolyte Tulkasthevaliant, champion of the law, laughing warrior, proud Hoosier, and member of the Lorgonaut host, Pontifex Maximus of the Temple of Deus Nihilius, and toucher of the beak of Apollo the Platypus, Neil's God, Neil's life, Neil's everything. Mod is an old fart. That Mod posted that on his Facebook page, and I was like, maybe I'll put that. Well, someone probably put that on Mod's Facebook page for him. Like, maybe I'll introduce that into the prayer or something. I don't think I explained that Mod thing very well. We'll ignore that. But yeah, away we go, my precious, my love. Gone, gone, gone. Sneakle is free. I suddenly remember that I should have gone to Fixer's base when I was there with Brian. So I guess we'll go back the way. Yeah. Away we go, my precious, my love. Gone, gone, gone. Yeah, I've said it before. I remember I was actually watching the live stream where Brian built that thing right there, and I had the idea for how to make the minecart stop there, which is something I'm eventually going to do in my monorail when I... That's gone forever. When I eventually do my monorail there. And Brian was like, no, I don't like your idea. And I was like, no, Brian doesn't like my idea. I'm going to be able to turn it into the monorail, so there. But yeah, Fixer's cleaned out a few of the vines. But basically, they're vines, and the vines are everywhere. Go there, I guess. Yeah. Vines everywhere. Vines there, vines there. I'm glad Fixer didn't clean up these vines, by the way. It's been awkward. Is there a ladder in here? No, I thought there might have been. Evidently wrong. This place, man, never ceases to confuse me. Yeah, there's just... I thought I can climb the walls using all the vines I have everywhere. Yeah, I put vines everywhere to account for his being part of the Forsaken. I'm not going to read Maruka or Pasta's books, both because I don't think I have them. I think they're, like, inventories, because they read them on camera, but Fixer does not read part of his on camera. Well, sort of like the first 14 pages were the same between all of them, but the last bit isn't. Yeah. Although it looks like Fixer did in fact, has in fact reclaimed the autograph book, so never mind about that one. Yeah. Basically, it was like, I cited the preamble of the Constitution of the United States of America. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America, in an attempt to try to guilt him into remembering the all the horrors, all the general, how he abuses his position as a leader to withhold the autograph book from us. I go back out here. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure why you climb so much more slowly when you're near a thingy, what is it? Stone, block thing, yeah. But yeah, I actually recited the preamble in Tulk's movie that Neil recorded in Manchester, but I think he edited that out, and I'm very mad about that. But someday, Neil, I will recite the preamble to the Constitution of the United States of America on your videos, and it will be glorious. But yeah. I had a thing I was saying. I've got it. Oh yeah, Manchester. Yeah, I also took some video of Manchester, but it was my terrible cell phone that I had the Neil. It was nearly a thing with, and that was terrible. And then also I lost that cell phone, so no footage for you. Yeah, I placed some here. I placed all the. Also, here's a trick I think I found. You can Oh, I think I made an oopsie. No! I'm alive! Woo! Woo! But yeah, as you can see, I was very diligent in my placing of the oh my god, this is look what lag. Okay. So I guess maybe Minecraft does not like it when you fall. That fast. I consider it noted. But yeah, I was very diligent with the placing of the vines everywhere, and I don't know. I didn't fix or used a. I was really worrying about how this might be too much vines. Like I made sure to try and only place them on like mostly place them on like places like the airport. Like if you break the top one, it all goes away instead of like putting it on the wall where you have to break every single one of them. But then it turns out Fixer had like a fancy pants or water box idea that I didn't think about, so I guess it's a lot easier to clean up than I thought. So I guess my like also for all these things I have I said that if you give me, there is sort of a rule that you can't prank people. This pranks take more than 45 minutes to clean up, and I agree with this rule. Although it's sort of an outdated rule for like the first week, but it hasn't been amended, so I assume it's still in place. But yeah, if as I said, if any of the faith they can ever want me to clean up your pranks, all they need to do is ties me the autograph book. I will do anything if you only ties me the autograph book. Yeah. Now we have Maruka. Fun Maruka time. So yeah, I guess my other classes, I have what do I have? Yes, I have a Introduction to American Literature. It is like American literature, but in it. That's fun. Yeah, we're looking at a lot of Native American stuff at the moment, which is cool. And yeah, that. And I don't need to fight you. Yeah. See. Yeah, this is I was in a live stream, and possible that I will actually be live streaming regularly with Rogan. I might actually set up live streaming myself, which I set up YouTube live streaming, which is cool. Yeah. Big. But yeah, there was last Tuesday, which I don't know when this video will go out, but last Tuesday from when I recorded this, Roka and I had a live stream where Roka took away a lot of the. Basically, I filled this entire house with string and put a lot of cobwebs in random places, and I'm sure there's string somewhere. Trying to find it. Yeah, there's like string there. Yeah, all this is string, all in here, all there, all down here, all down here. Yeah. Also the secret entrance of secretness. Down here. Also string all through here. The secret lab. And through here. Not that way. I just blocked this off with a bunch of cobwebs. I assume people that have seen this have also seen Moroka's video. You know, Moroka's a good YouTuber, and I'm not. All through here, and I broke Moroka's pumpkin, and he was very angry about that. I actually really should fix that. Maybe I'll fix that up. Like, string there, he's never going to clean out all the string, basically. There'll always be string here. That was based on the thread prank that Paz pulled in Milby once. And then the vine thing was based on the vining that someone pulled on Vintage Beef's castle once. Yeah. Shame that the Minecrackers all do a lot more large-scale things. Like, all the people here, man, they're all tame. Oh yeah, there was a big thing that I made a point of doing in the original Crusade video. Was to mock Team Europe. Because, Team Europe, they were all like, ooh, we pulled out a massive multiple-person prank on all the people on the server. Look at how cool we are. You should fear Team Europe. We're all powerful. And really all they did is just, rotate the items in the item frames. And, look what I did. I pulled off a 5-person prank at once by myself. Well, I had Neil's help for the getting the cake, I suppose. But beside that, by myself. And you see, that's the thing. See, I challenge Team Europe. I defy you, Team Europe. I say you are weak. I say you are a braggart and stuff and bad and naughty faced. Yeah, that's right, Team Europe. I insult you in many ways. There. Also, Hopathon's happening. Talk about basically on the 26th of September. I will be on a charity live stream on the Hopathon, which is part of a Team Tuxedo thing. Sort of Morocco and I will be playing Hercules. I'll put more information about that out once I know more information. Maybe I'll even do an IRL video for that. That'd be cool. Yeah, other classes, since I'm sure y'all are fascinated by it all. Next we have Roman civilization, taught by one of the professors that I was with in Rome last summer. Yeah, that's Roman civilization. Obviously, it's sort of the awkward part is that I already know most of that class, but I guess I shouldn't be so arrogant. So a lot of I know a lot of things, but I don't know a lot of the primary sources. I know a lot about what generally the history of Rome, but I haven't actually read any of the Ovid or Virgil or I have read Virgil. Aeneid or Livy. I meant to say or any of those. So that will be fun to do, I guess. And then the final class that I have is History of Communications in Modern Europe. And that's, right now we're looking at Uniform and Hammurabi's Code of Law, so go us. And yeah, this is going to be the laggiest flag to ever lag. And I'm just gonna... yeah. I'll just end it sort of here. I'll close the video by walking through there. As you can see out there, that's a pin where I had them pinned up. And yeah, it was cool. You should have seen them all though, man. They were so tightly packed. I had a moment where I broke the fence and they all just exploded outwards, and I was gonna have the moment from the Two Towers where Treeboard is break the dome, release the river, inserted into that. But then again, I'm not entirely sure about fair use of the legality, so it's possible that doing that may have broken my channel. So maybe for the best I didn't do that. Yeah, well, we'll look at it as a good thing that might, I don't even know. Yeah, there were mushrooms everywhere, and yeah. Originally I wrote out the book thing Originally I had that written out on signs because this is the first one I did. It's like the signs just like went all the way around the village. It was terrible. Yeah, there are mushrooms everywhere because of his association with the Satanic Saint. Yeah, there's a book here. I'm not going to read the book. Shall I read the book? I will put on a torch here. There, have fun with your torch. Look at it. Basically, for tortured Altherath, you were slain by Archangel Wanderbots, and enthrallment to demonic power, and you flashed a joyous spike. Okay, spike. And there are the mushrooms, named by the prophet named the unholy animals of capitalism. If you accept payments, then the mushrooms all disappear. Then you can use their leather to build bookcases for the chunk error. Nails, God nails, life nails, everything. That's basically it. And there are mushrooms everywhere. Signs, then the emblem of the Crusade, which I never explained that. This is the like the Crusade is like the blue of the soul and the red is the heart, like, and like checkered and each forever centered by the other, even if they are on Neil's holy arms. And this one, like the red, they're for no longer sundered. They are coming together, banding together to declare war on the Forsaken, or something like that. And yeah, this is the town called Nowhere, found by owls. Yes. This hasn't been found out on. This hasn't been shown on camera already, so this is sort of spoilers. But like, look, there's a big wood tunnel there. Spoilers. There's also more tweets because I was planning to read more mushrooms. I was like, these are enough mushrooms. Yeah, mushrooms, mushrooms everywhere. I believe that's it. Let's see, we got Pasta, Emittens, and Fixer, Nazarath, and Maroka, and this video has been 36 minutes long. Wow, that is a lot longer than I had expected, so I will stop it here. Bye!